Are we still together, I hope? Jack, how did you find me? The hype was too much. That's what I'm saying. Like my stream isn't prepared for this. I've been streaming for 2.5 years, and this is my highest hype train. This is insanity. Yep. Thank you so much. This is incredibly generous. I am out of words. General Jack, hi. Hello. Nice to meet you. How did you find me? On Twitch. Oh, well, that's cool. Were you looking for crafters? Are you a crafter, sir? This is incredibly generous, and I'm very appreciative. Since you've just done this, we do have some benefits for people who sub, and you're gonna get to engage with this now. So for every 6 months, sorry, I think the music just went away again. Every 6 months, and you've just gifted how many in total? So many. Yeah, we'll snooze again. So you could do two of these. So you can either have one of these or two of these. We need to Possum. Yeah, what is going on? Possum. Oh my goodness. This doesn't happen to me. I don't know that I'm even responding correctly. This is very generous, guys. Thank you so much. This is very kind. We're gonna be barloid. No, let's not go crazy. Let's not, it's okay. Thank you. This is incredibly generous, friends. Possum, Zoidberg, would you like to grab a 6-month as well here? Basically, Bunny's a priestess in real life, and one of the ways that you can get access to my magic is through subbing. So you can have a 1-hour tarot reading every 6 months of subs, or when you hit your 12-month sub, then you get a full ritual, which is energy healing plus a card pull, and that's about 60 to 90 minutes in total. Or there's what is there? Other things? Words? I'm very overwhelmed. Thank you so much. We've also hit our sub goal, which was a long-term sub goal. So that's bananas. This is bananas, friends. Thank you so much. I really appreciate level 7 Jesus H Christ. 74% of a level 7. That's nuts. So friends, if you would like to either saddle me with some inventory in Skyrim, or if you'd like a crafty junk journal situation dedicated to you with your name in it, we're going to open our hype chest now, friends. Oh my gosh. Look at this guy. New Skyrim character. And a follower goal. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Welcome in. We've just had our highest hype train ever on the channel. It's all very exciting, Chefy D. Hello. Hello, welcome in. I came in from the random gifting. Oh, cool. Cool. Wow. Look at that. I'm so glad that you found me in this exciting way. Whoop, whoop. That's for you. It's for you, baby. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm here. I'm hydrating. Guys, you're going to have new emotes, all of you sub people. The emotes that you're using right now are going to be regular emotes for everyone. And there are new sub emotes coming. So I hope that we're excited. We're going to have a full refresh. Ewok stew for all. For everyone who's not clear, Drex is talking about stew that Ewoks make and not stew that Ewoks are in. I just want to be very clear that that's what Drex means. I was saying words. There's going to be new stuff in the new year, so this is a cool time to sub. We have new overlays, new emotes, and new crafts, new things. So exciting times. Words are hard. If people who've subbed want things, I hear Zoidberg is looking for a new Skyrim character. Honestly, that's a funny idea. But it's so stressful to me. I can't have another one right now. No, but I will think about that for the future. Everyone who just contributed, you're amazing. Thank you so much for all this love. It was very kind. I hope you enjoy the vibes. We need to get the achievements. I know, brother. I know. Boy, do I know. Yeah, come the new year, we're going to try to lock in on a real schedule. I know that I've said that for about 5 months, but I mean it. I am trying to lock in on a real schedule. We did pretty well with Friday nights and Saturdays for crafting. So Friday night for Skyrim and Saturday morning for crafting or Skyrim. I know, Bunny in a schedule. This has not been a great season for schedules. But I always throw in random ones if I have an insomnia attack. I just will stream instead. I'm still really blown away. 36 gift subs, Jesus H. Christ. You know what I mean? That's crazy. I'm going to snooze these ads one more time. 'Tis the season to not schedule. It's just that, so in my head for the last 5 months, I've been trying to do 3 days a week. And I've only done 2 days a week. And then during the season, I made that announcement in the in the Discord. And I was like, hey guys, just letting you know. Definitely not Friday nights right now. Weekends, probably fine. I don't think I've streamed a weekend. And now here I am, it's a freaking Tuesday. Like, I don't know what's going on. We're going to try for Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturday mornings. Wednesday nights, Friday nights, and Saturday mornings in Eastern Standard Time. That's what we're going to aim for in the new year, starting the second week of January. Wednesday nights, we're going to be playing Skyrim. We're going to be doing Honric on Wednesdays. For people who don't know me, I can also tell you what's happening. This is what I do in Skyrim. For a while, I'd wake up naked on Saturdays to bunny crafting. Yeah, that seems fair. Seems like a good way to craft also. I have a thing here. I used to come out here before I streamed craft. I have this like very white thing that I would come out naked and just put on this white thing and craft naked. But TOS has rules about that, so we stick with pajamas and no bras, basically. Don't expect bras on this stream. Either we're wearing corsets or we're not wearing a bra at all. So if that's important to you and your content, there you go. Now you've been told. Sounds like my workout goes LOL Zoidberg for real. Tuesday stream when? This is not unusual. Usually Tuesday is date nights with my husband. But he had to go into the city today, so it was not a good day for a date night. So he's chilling with the pup and having some quiet time while I'm here. Dagnabbit, Wednesday was when I DM'd D&D. Aw, man. That's a bummer, bro. I will think about that when I'm picking nights. But the VOD's always there for you, baby. Thursday VOD day. Exactly. Bunny with the curls on display. Yeah, it's either one kind of display or another, man. I just, like, they're so big. You do what you can. You know what I mean? It's all you can do. I like the way you think. You guys are really sweet. All right, we're going to carry on. Brain might work soon. I don't know if I've said thank you enough times or if I've responded appropriately. This was an outrageous show of generosity, and I'm super fucking grateful. Thank you so much. We have a lot of financial goals riding on our... I'm trying to not get emotional. We have a lot of financial goals riding on our life choices. we will be adopting in the future, and we need to hit some financial goals before we can do that. So every little bit really matters, and I really appreciate it. So I'm going to move on before I start crying. I love you all so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. crafting stream. Here we go. We have gotten / collected many items this holiday season for crafting. So we are going to sort them now. Mostly right here. Into things that we're going to use for our... Hey, Pastel Jules! Jules is my IRL bestie. I mean, wait, you're Jules. Everyone else, Jules is my IRL bestie. So what we're going to do here... Juliana, real talk. I am done with work at 3 tomorrow if you want to come over for your Christmas present. At 2 or 3, if you wanted to do that. I would love to do that. And then you can still be home for brother time in the eve. For the New Year ring-in with the men's. New Year's, yes, New Year's present. Well, we're only on day 6 of Christmas right now, friends. Christmas doesn't end. What was that noise? Christmas doesn't end until... January 6th. I just heard something creepy in my room. There better not be a human. Yes! Around 3. That's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah, get to your party. I don't want to cramp your style. I just want to love you for like 5 to 1,200 minutes. So accurate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Christmas is over. I took my tree down. Oh my god, Drex. What? Christmas is over on January 6th, which is Epiphany, which is when the wise men finally arrived. It is actually, you may have heard of it, 12 days of Christmas. 12. Almost 2 weeks. A fortnight, in fact. 7 p.m. That's like 2 hours until bedtime. I know, right? I told David I'm probably going to bed at 8:30 on New Year's Eve and not to get too excited, and he praised Jesus on his knees. He was so excited. He can't wait to sleep. I'm usually up until 4 a.m. Yeah, Jules, I want to be you some days, you know? She's laughing out loud. She knows that's ridiculous. But it is true for me, because that sounds like a great sleep schedule to have the freedom to have. Anyway, this is not going in the calendar. This is not going in the calendar. This is not going in the calendar. This could go in the calendar. Where are those cards that I said we're using? Oh, my God. So basically, for people who, I don't bring 2025 energy into 2026. So do you put up all new Christmas decorations for the last 6 days of Christmas then? It's a great argument though. I like it. You know that's going to sway me. It's a great argument. Sleep is the closest thing to death I have, and I love sleep. Yeah. You belong here. It's a true thing. Okay, so looking at what we could do, we can definitely get at least 2, possibly 4 good cards out of this. And I gotta say, I kind of like it. However, I kind of like it more on its own. So I think we're not going to use it. So these are things we're not putting in the cards. For people who don't know what I'm talking about, I have this. This is a perpetual calendar. So every day of the year has a date on, a date. It has a card. Every card is a day of the year. And I flip it every day of the year. Now, I've had this for 3 years. You can see some of the process on the YouTube. You can see a flip through on the YouTubes. But I am a little tired of looking at it because I've looked at it. It's the same aesthetic every single day. It's the dictionary page with the stickers. And I'm not saying it's not golden. We got some really good images in here. I'm not sad about what it looks like. I'm just kind of tired of looking at it the same every day. So literally my goal is to just make more of these cards for my... It's going to be the same size because I'm working on my small composition. I may go through and make changes to these also, which would be fun. We're going to do that too. I've come up with a very dramatic plan, but anyway, we're making 2 more years of these. So here we have 370 cards, because you need 360. What about painting cards? Yeah, so we're going to add some paint elements to the cards. Guys, we have ads starting in about a minute. Everything here moves pretty slow. You're not going to miss too much. It's just going to be me gabbing. And I think everyone in chat just got a sub anyway, so I'm not really too worried. Spice it up, essentially. What's old? Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I came up with a whole plan. It's in the box. I'm not going to get the box right now. But basically, we're going to keep some of these for each year, but we're going to make it a 3-year perpetual calendar. That's what we're going to do. So it's going to, we're adding 740 cards to this. So we have to make 740 cards so that I never see the same card more than once every 3 years, basically. And some of them, because of how we're going to be splitting it up, I won't see for another 2 years after I put it in order. So we're going to have a day of playing with paint and adding funny paint details to these. That's a lot. Yeah, no, it's a lot. It's a lot, Juliana. Yeah. But I'm somehow not intimidated because it's so many that I can only, what was that noise? Ewok stew keeps you warm for all 12 days of Christmas. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful ad that you had there. If you do one day, it takes a year. Exactly! That's what I'm saying. If I only had to do 12, I'd be like, oh, I'm going to think about each one. But I have to do 740, so I got to go. You know what I mean? Like, we got to move. It can only go fast because it literally has to. I can't be making this all year. I want to be using it this year. So we definitely have to do at least the first year right away. So we're going to be hitting this hard in the new year, and all we're going to do today is organize the supplies. We have a lot of pages kept to the side. We have meticulously planned out cards because you'll see here on the backs of the cards, I have, oh, get ready for the crazy. We've organized this. It's like 6 decks of cards, basically. So it goes, we open the year with spades. So it goes ace to queen spades, ace to queen diamonds. The warm months are in red. The cold months are in the black. And then it goes king to ace hearts for fall and king to ace for the end of the year. So thank you so much for the bits, Drex. I got disoriented because people don't usually give me money. Thank you so much. That was really very kind, and I love you. Thank you for your generosity. Genuinely, it's too much. We already overwhelmed me. We don't need to make worse. Thanks. If you do a 5-day, it will take you till June, July. That's exactly what I'm saying. So because we have to do 740, okay, so I was explaining to you why it's so many. So it's 366 cards because you never know when you're going to get a leap year. So you got to do 365 plus 1 for the leap year. And then there's 4 extra cards for the quarter turns. So here you have quarter 1. And I like that quarter turn because it loops me into what the hell's going on. And then the last day of the year, here's a Joker, which is freaking great. So we already have counted and organized all of the playing cards to do this. And what we are just doing now is organizing the supplies so that we can attack this nicely and avoid all the mistakes that we've made in the past. And then we're going to hit it hard, guys, in January. You know, we're not going to have our travel project to start every crafting stream with. We're just going to be full in on calendar until it's done. Now, we have to decide a few things on how we're going to attack it, but we can't attack anything until we organize the supplies. So again, we're organizing the supplies. The only rule for these supplies is that there's no rules. So I don't have to do a whole month the same. I could just do 3 days the same, because what I learned from doing the first one is that I didn't like how same every day was. So, excuse me, the first thing I have to do is unsame it all, which I love, which I'm thrilled about. So that's the first thing we have to do. These we're not using for this purpose. Okay, here we go. We're just taking out supplies and deciding if we're using them for the cards or not. For the calendar. Okay. No and no. I think no, but gosh, it's just so cute. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to say no. So this is just edging. You know, if you had like this, you could just put this, or it's like washi without the sticky. So it's just edges for things. You can make frames and stuff. Part of me does want to do it because I'm flipping it. I'm not, sorry, I'm already behind on chat. Also, my mom wants to say hello to you, Bunny, and Merry Christmas. Hello and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Also, Happy Hanukkah. Are we actively seeking to make each one different, or are we looking for actual randomness? I'm not sure. The only rule is that there's no rules. So if I want to make a whole month match, I can. If I don't want to make a whole month match, that's fine. And so I'm just trying to, maybe I'll do weeks, or just maybe I'll go crazy one month and do all the evens this way and all the odds that way. You know, I have no, yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not really sure. My goal is to do as many different things. Bunny, hey, Joop, 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 hey, welcome in. My goal is to just try a ton of shit because I have so many supplies, and I would like to use a lot of the things that I got this year, just immediately use them. Especially because there's other big projects we need to be attacking this year. Yeah, actually, we kind of need to make a little bit of a list before I lose my mind, because it's just starting to hit me what we're doing again. So, hold on. I'm probably never going to look at this list again, but we are going to pretend like I'm going to look at this list again. So, number 1, we have to bind the travel book and then put it away for the future. Done. Put away. We need to bind the country book, bind the hell is it called? What the hell is it called? There's 2. It's the steampunk book. I just want to bind them. We don't need to get crazy, but I do want to bind them. I want to move forward on the Alice sections. It might wait another year. I don't know, but I want to put it out there that I want to do that. We have to do the calendar, which is 740 mini things. And then God, that's so funny. Is that so funny? And then there was one other thing that I was like, oh yeah. Oh, I have 2 gifts that I would like to finish. And Isis. And I have my Underworld Book of the Dead. And they just keep coming. I haven't worked on my golden book in a minute, but I'm not going to write that down because that's an ongoing thing. That's not like a thing I need to think about, you know? I think that's all I need to write down for the minute. And I think that's good enough for my brain to feel a little more settled about my life. Okay, what did I miss? I find if I write things, I can remember them better. And if I can't, even if I can't find it. Yes, I agree. In the darkness, find them. I agree. My dad told me that once when I was a kid. That if you write it down, sometimes you just remember it, even if you never see that piece of paper again. I find it's true. I actually questioned if I was like blowing smoke, you know, for myself. That like, oh, my memory is so good if I write it down. But then actually, I love Louis the 14th, and I have told my husband all these random details about Louis the 14th that I remember from this lecture I had in college. But my lecture I had in college was away. The notes were hidden in my parents' garage, and I finally got those notes, and I ripped open that notebook to read all the details on Louis the 14th. And every single detail from that lecture was a detail I had told my husband. There was absolutely no information there I had forgotten whatsoever. And I was like, wow, it's super true. It's like super true. 30-year-old cat. That's me. The kitty's name is Flossie. That's a good name. Okay. We are going to use these. I've just decided. We are not going to use these. We are going to use these. We are going to use this. But we might have to leave it in this cute little, because all of this really goes together so nicely. So we're going to keep this together with it poking out a bit. Maybe we could put it so it peeks out nicely. Okay. We are definitely going to use these. Look at how cute this is. I'm not going to keep these in this because it doesn't go with anything else. It's just like unto itself. But wait till I show you. Jules, you're going to plots, as they say. Plots. Look at how freaking cute. These are like stores in a tiny town. And this one says Yorick's. This is a Thai place. And this looks like a cafe. You know what I mean? It's so cute. It's so cute. We're totally making just like a 3-day weekend with these guys. You know what I mean? We'll make a weekend out of it. Oh, these are so pretty. My first instinct obviously is no. I cannot use these for this because it will go off of the card. You see how it's off. But actually, I kind of like this one. We're going to use this one. We're going to put this one in the supplies for the fall. This is going well. Alright, we did get a lot of crystal stickers this year. I think we're not going to use the crystal stickers. Let's just observe and admire. Have you looked into buying a Cricut? I love you, Heated, for this question. This is, I can tell that your wife is a very lucky lady. This is the funniest one. It says, I have a crystal for that. Here's the thing about Cricuts. If I had one, I have no doubt I would be over the moon thrilled to use it. But since I don't have one, I don't really know what I'm missing. But the people I do know who have them, I don't make the things that they make. So it doesn't, like, so far hasn't translated to how it would be generally useful for me, other than just to give me more projects to do. And, like, that isn't really what I'm looking for from my life. I don't need to be handed extra projects to start. I start enough on my own. You could use it to cut fancy borders. Well, there are some surprise supplies that I got for Christmas this year. And one of them is a way to punch pretty borders. So we're going to use that until we're sick of it. And we're going to have like the same frilly border on every single piece of paper that comes out of this room for the next like 6 months probably. Or 6 months after I open it, I should say. We also got an embosser. What? It's an embosser and a die cutter. So all these random die cuts that I've been holding on to that I didn't have a way to use, I now have a way to use. We're not going to put this on the cards. We're going to put this in Hanukkah. So anyway, we got a lot of cool supplies this year for Christmas. A lot of them are tools, and we're going to use all those first. Cut, write cool type font, cut stuff to iron on t-shirts, make your own cards. I don't need help making more projects. You know what I mean? Maybe when I finish some of my projects. Jules, you're going to die. Look at this, guys. Jupe, are you ready for this? You're not ready. This is the coolest shit I've ever seen. Look at this. This is a souped up X-Acto knife, baby. What? Who needs a Cricut when I have a crystal embossed with a crown X-Acto knife? What? How could I need a Cricut yet? You know what I mean? I'm still at this lower level. I'm like insane. I messaged the woman who put this together, and I was in all caps, friends. I was embarrassing. I literally think as if she was my best friend and like knew me really well. I'd be honored to be stabbed by that knife. So would I. Like, I just think it makes violence so much more acceptable. It's so pretty. It has a crown. It has a crown. Like, I think it stands up. It doesn't stand up, but it could if it wanted to. That's my point. I think it did stand up when I tried it, though, so now I'm wondering what I was sitting... Like, it must have been resting on something else. I love this conversation. Well, you do love me in real life. You do put up with me in close quarters. So it makes sense that you love this conversation. This is not going in the book, but it also needs to go somewhere special, so that's that. Moving on! Okay, this is a pen of some kind. It's a cool pen. I don't remember what it is right now. Oh, it's the outline marker. Put up with. More like enjoy the time and so grateful for. Oh, you guys are just way too nice tonight. I don't know what's going on, but I like it. I'm here for it. So it's specifically an outline marker. Meant to outline things, I imagine. So we're going to experiment with that. Probably with some magazine stuffs. That's what I said. These are genuinely, actually pressed flowers. Literal, actual flowers that have been appropriately pressed and preserved and then squished and sent to me. These will not be going on the calendar because they'll be flipped every day, and these must go into something precious and incredible. That's going to be a special day. Probably it'll go in the garden book, or it'll be its own garden book because I don't want to destroy them. Or I'll make cards for my besties for their birthdays. Bestie birthday. All right, this guy is going to go in this thing. Okay, actually, let's talk about this because I sort of like all of it. Like, I don't know that I want to. I can only get maybe one. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, because I don't want to do... Well, I could. Drex, it says Hawaii. Drex. We need a label maker or a Sharpie. Who's we? I don't need these things. I could get 2 out of this. Okay, I'm okay with this. We're going to keep it. If I say what the hell is this doing here, someone remind me that we did check it and I was happy with it. Okay, mixed bag here. Some of this is the crystals. Some of this is something else. Let's find out what we have. Crystals go all together. Crystal. Oh my god! It's the cute thing with the bunny in it! Look at it! It's a bunny in a display case! What? I can't. I just am so aggressive about it! Alright, I have projects that these go with. Oh my god, I love it so much. I can't take it. Look how cute she is! Ugh! A bunny for bunny. We are going to make a bunny book. I've been collecting all my bunny stuff. That's what goes on this list. Bunny book. I've been collecting a lot of bunny stuff. And we're going to do it. We're going to do a bunny book. Okay, so the crystals are going in the crystal sticker thing that is not probably going on the calendars. And then these are going in this pretty folder. This is a koala, and this is a lemon, and they're very pretty. And I'm very happy about them. I want to leave. I'm going to check all of these in the end anyway, but I'm just checking them also as I go. I hope, but I probably missed one anyway. I'm over speaking. This we are definitely using. We could get a very cool Halloween thing out of this. And then this is very September back to school. And I love it. I would love to do the first few days of September. Yeah, we can definitely get at least 4 days. Maybe 3 days. If we're careful with our strips, I think we could do it. Anyway, we're doing it. This is definitely for the calendar. Because we have 2 Septembers, let's not forget. It's not 1 September. It's 2 Septembers. 2 Septembers. 2 Januaries. On it goes.
All right. Many of these things will not be used. Because some of these are like, they're plastic non-stickers. If they were stickers, I'd be more... Oh, you're with your dog right now. That's so nice. Oh, these are like some of the coolest stickers I've ever seen in my life, guys. Look at this. These are stickers from Christie's. Christie's, as in the place that auctions off really expensive shit. Look at this. How cool. Is this so cool? I'm obsessed. I was freaking out the day I got these. You should have seen my face. I love these. This is so cool. This has the auction license number on it. I love it. What a great promo idea. We will not be using this for the calendar, though. This is for other cool shit. I am going to keep this in its bag. Okay. The things that are plastic here are not stickers. If they were stickers, I would be more open. Wait, shut the fuck up. Are you a sticker? Tell me right now if you're a sticker. Tell me right now. It is a sticker. My mind has changed. We're using these. My mind has changed just like that. Boom. Boom. Future cool shit is a large category. I agree. I agree. These are definitely a different vibe than the vintage stuff I have in here. So we're going to stick with this for flowers. That's great. This is so fun. And I think we will use this for the calendar. This is vintage, obviously. It's just some spent, you know, you have to tell me if you're a sticker or not. This is entrapment. It's true. It's super true, though. Like, you can't walk around telling me you're not a sticker if you are. It's just film. It's just exposed film. We are going to use this because it comes also with this cool snapshot backlighting thing. And that's going to make exactly one cool card. Because we're going to probably cut off the 50 at the bottom. Yeah. So it's going to make one really cool card. And we are going to do that. We're going to have one-off card. Because we gave ourselves permission to do that this year. I'm going to put this in with the vintage stuff, though. Because I think that's a different vibe, really. It's a filed out negative carrier. Or at least that's the vibe of it. I don't really think, like... Let's just think it out real quick. Because if we're going to put this here... We're already taking up so much of, like... What's going on here. We still need room to put the date on it. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, what? Are we going to put this here? Do you know what I mean? That's so busy. So these two are going to stay together. We also got, for my birthday, stuff you haven't seen yet, which is a lot of very vintage-looking paper and other things that are stylized and meant for scrapbooking that are a very cool vibe. So I'm very excited to explore those as well for the calendar. My only concern is that I have so much of it that I worry I'll feel trapped. Okay, we have a washi, which is not, look at this, it's so cool. It's like spattered pink. I don't need this specifically for the calendar. We're going to put that with the washi. And a strip of fanciness, which is not going to go on the calendar. I do not want to add bulk. No, ma'am. No, sir. No, ma'am. No, sir. I do not want to add bulk. All right. These we cannot use because we will lose too much of it. So we're going to keep these. This has brooms on it, though. Can we discuss? This is so Skyrim if you took out that lighthouse or made it more stony. All right. This is not going to be used, but I do want to use these guys. All the cool frames and such. think this was like this or something. Is this in there? They come in these like cool arrangements of frames. Anyway, I do want to use these. And these are going to need to be put, well, I'm going to put them with the vintage stuff, really. Because it's all a very similar vibe. This is not a similar vibe. This has to go somewhere else. Because it's too big. And things that are too big do not go in the very small calendar. Oh yeah, my birds. God, this is so great. I did the Patema quest in Skyrim. First vampire ran in to ground my ass into flour. It was intense. That is amazing. I hope you had the best time. I'm pretty into the Patema quest, to be honest with you. I like it. Here we have a chicken, a bird, and a nest, and a pear. And we're going to be using this with our country kitchen book. Now, we also have these puppy pictures that could be cards. I don't know that I want them to be cards, but they could be cards. They're just so cute. I don't know that I'd want to cut them up. They have this little like thing about it. I think we're not gonna do that. Have you never done the Patema quest, Joop Joop? Is it your first time doing it, or this just happened like it was a new playthrough that you hadn't done the quest with yet? Is your first time ever? Had it just never happened to you, or are you recent to Skyrim? Do I not know your Skyrim story? Oh, that's so cool. Well, I'm glad you got in that far this time. That's so cool. That's so cool. Okay, these are little... Alright, we have a couple things going on here. First of all, these are adorable. Tiny jars with stones in them. We are going to use them for book jewelry. Then we have this absolutely dope, like very fancy coffee cafe girl tape. What do you call it? You know, washi tape. We're totally gonna use these if we can for the calendar. I think they're just so cool. And I like the motif. But now I got this badass new character who goes on girl power missions with Lydia. Yes! Adventures. Oh my god, you have to keep me in the loop on this exciting situation. So what level did you get to now that's new? Like, how many times have you tried to play the game but haven't gotten that far? I have a million questions now. I didn't realize that we hadn't had this conversation yet, Dupe. I usually have the Skyrim conversation so early in a relationship. Maybe too early for some people. Also, guys, next year we're going to play more games. Once we get our Skyrim achievements, we're going to move on with our life. I swear to God. I swear to God it's going to happen. Okay. This is a big one, whatever this is. Because she needed a big bag for it. Oh, yeah. There's a bag, though. That's interesting. Okay, so this is what it is. It's this lovely piece of their slices, double-sided, of this wood paper that we are absolutely going to be using. Absolutely going to be using for the calendar. Because look how many different cards we're going to be able to get out of this. 1, 2, 3... At least 4, possibly 5 if we do this right. Times 3. You know, 4 times 3 at the very least is 12, but we might get 15 out of it. So, we'll see what happens. We're definitely going to do that. We should play some games together. Yes, we should do that. We should do that. Okay. I think that this is stuff that stays together. Oh, it's just too big. It does stay together. So this is very Van Gogh vibes. It is too big. If we were to use this, we would get 2 cards. We'd ruin this whole motif, and I want to keep all of this together. So as cool as this is, she's not going to be part of the calendar. She's going to be her own page, somewhere delightful. This is a book and not an item. We're almost there, guys. We're so close, and then we are going to call it for the night. Oh yeah, this is for a different project. These are like inspirational quotes. I don't know what we're going to do with those yet, but they're really cool. Ripped out of a book, and I really like them. So we'll definitely be using them, but I don't know when yet. This is a big one, but it's empty, so I must have already removed whatever this was and put it to good use somewhere. Hilarious. Oh, the doilies. We are not going to be using the doilies, I don't think, but maybe I shouldn't make this decision yet. If we were to use... Actually, that would be cool, huh? If we were to use it, we'd cover part of the back, but we'd use the whole thing. We could do that for Easter or something, because these are some cool colors. Or we could do them for Day of the Dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, what if we did it for 1 year going from October to November, maybe? Or just, like, leading into October. I'm down. We could do that. We'll keep it. We'll do that. Hey, Nick. Hi, honey bunny. We're sorting our new art supplies into things we're gonna use for the... Oh my god, look at the cool buttons! Do you think I didn't freak out? Day 8, a whole box, a whole, like, bunch of these awesome wooden buttons? Get the fuck out! I freaked. I don't know if you could tell. Freaked! So exciting. No, we're not using them for the calendar. Next, we got this huge calendar we're making this year, so we're just organizing things based on whether we're using it for the calendar or not using it for the calendar. All of this stuff came from an advent calendar. I bought an advent calendar. That's a crafting advent calendar. So I've been looking forward to this all year because I got it last year and it was like so fun. Last year I challenged myself to use everything like the day that I got it. So once a week we would go through everything I got that week and craft it up, basically. That's what we did last year for this. Like as soon as I got it, I was using it right away. But this year, I knew we were making this calendar, so as soon as I started to see the kinds of things I was getting, I was like, let's keep this all for the calendar. So now, I'm going to go get the calendar box, and I'm going to show you what we have going on for vibes. The only goal of the new calendar is that there is no rules, and we can do anything we want. So let me go get the calendar, so that the box of supplies. My good friend once gave me a bunch of ceramic and wooden buttons she made herself. That's amazing. That's amazing. We're going to leave this adorable bunny. I'm freaking out. Bunny in a cloche. Goodness gracious. And then we're going to chat. Okay, actually, everything here that's not being used for the calendar is going back into this box for now. No shame in this decision. This is what Bunny can handle right now. Because this all needs to be put into specific areas. Distributed throughout the country. Etc. And Bunny's not doing that right now. We're focused at the moment on getting the calendar ready. And this is contained. So I can only be, you know. Sven is almost home! Yay! Thanks for loving my craft supplies. Wait till you see everything we've collected, man. so this is the box with all the cards in it. And anything we've put aside. So this we have the countdown to, this is all of October for 1 year. I'm thrilled about this. This is going to be so cute. Like, look, this already matches. You know what I mean? So cute already. I don't have a proper flywheel on it for crazy art yarns, but I can make something beautiful. Oh, for your Swift? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I missed what you were saying. I'm sorry, baby. I just want to make something beautiful for you. Oh, that's so nice. It'll probably be a chunky yarn. Oh my god, chunky yarn! Chunkier the better. Chunkier the better. Chunkier the better. As bulk as you can bulk it. It cannot be too bulky for Bunny. Bulk it out. Oh, I didn't want to use this. Okay, well. Now she's going to live here until I decide to move her. Okay, so. These are the supplies that I got for my birthday that is immediately going into the cards. But before we talk about that, these are the cards. They are already organized by month and year. So this is year 1 and this is year 2. They're already set up in their ace to king, king to ace, you know, month by month situation. Then we also have the plans for how we're going to do this. This one says, okay, so hold on. It isn't here. Where's my plan for how to do this? Guys! Oh, fuck me. It's 743. 743 because I have to have one card each for each year. Also. Guys, I made a plan. I don't know where my plan is. I thought I had put it in here. Oh, it's not here. I thought this was it for sure. But it's not. Okay, cool. It's not here. Is it here? It's here! I'm just an idiot. That's fine. That's fine. That's totally fine. Okay, so you see here. Just follow me here. Like this. You see how across the 3 years we're doing this? That we're gonna do for like year 1, it's gonna be new material January, new material February, and then March from the current year that's made already. Do you see what I mean? So every 3 months you're gonna have 1 month from the year that's already made. So then I don't have a year of the same thing all year. Which means we have to be very careful. We have to already redistribute. We have to do, there's still more organizing to come before we can start. We also hilariously have an extra October 18. I'm not quite sure how or why this happened, but I have an October 18 here. So that's one that's already made that we're going to have to figure out if we're going to use. So, all that being said, this is the the calendar to make sure I can count and make sure I know what I'm doing. This is what we're going to put them all on. The only problem we have here is that I very specifically ordered one that had a clasp in it, and it does not have a clasp. So, we need to just real quick saw this open, which will be fine. My dad will totally help us with that, and it will be no problem. I just need to borrow his saw for a second. Any saw will do. So now, without any further ado, these are the supplies you have not seen and are very exciting. I don't even know where to start. So these are little, well, they're big. They're stamps. Imagine with me, if you will, how many cute cards this will make. Just like one little stamp holding the way. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm behind on chat already. The advent calendar was all these little envelopes. Nixie. And in the little envelopes were things like this. Pages, details, paper. One of them had these doilies that we're going to use probably for a Day of the Dead theme for the other year, other than this Halloween one. Because what's fun that I'm integrating this in is I've already done a Halloween set that I really like. So I can do 2 completely different Halloween sets and it's going to be cool. So it just came with all this tiny stuff. stickers, little things. But all of this stuff I got for my birthday from one of my friends who went crazy. I don't have a proper phyllo. We did talk about that. Do I like yellow? I do like yellow. You sent me a link. I will take a look at the link after stream. After all the years I know you, sometimes I think you like to make things more complicated for yourself, and that's why I love you. Do you know this project is the first project that I've ever celebrated my complications? Like, I thought when I was doing this whole thing and organizing them in this way and whatever, I thought I was being crazy. But I was right. When the end product, when you see the year count down from king to ace, I do get a sense of what is going on. Like, I do actually feel the time passing in a positive way. And I do feel more aware of where I am in the year. It's very grounding to me. So this project, I thought I was being nuts when I first did this. But now I know it was perfect and I just need more of it. So I feel very confident being this insane on this one. For most other things, though, I think you're probably right. Anyway, I got these cool stamps. I'm fucking jazzed out of my mind about them. They're all so cute and floral and adorable. There's not, I think there might be 2 of each. There might not even be a duplicate, though. I can't remember if you go through if they're duplicated or not. How many pieces? There's 50 pieces. So this is 50 days done. You know what I mean? Just needs backgrounds. But don't worry. We have backgrounds. As you'll see, this is all a very cohesive set. Look at this. How beautiful. I can barely discuss it. I don't even feel weird using these. Look at this. It's almost just the right, I'll be just trimming the edges here, which will be great. There are 3 of each page, so I can do it 3 different ways and cover 3 different areas of the thing, and it will still look new. There are 50 pieces in this one. So if I wanted 1, 2, done. It's already done. But wait, there's more. We also have these little pieces. They are already pre-sticky. These are stickers. So now you see what's happening here. And it's only 50 and I don't have to do them in a row. So we'll have, for instance, these guys with like this guy, you know, and then a stamp and then the date. Delicious. I'm out of my mind. I'm out of my mind. What I will be doing off stream is a lot of the bases. I will glue the bases while we are not together, but I will probably cut the bases with you because my hand will be cramping and I'll be cranky and I'll need some love. Now, we also have from my birthday stuff a second batch of those size things. So we have another 50. That's 100 cards right there done. 100 cards done out of my 740. So you see how I'm saying it can only move quickly. This is already 100. This is 30. And then we also already picked 5. You know what I mean? Like, we've already moved so fast. It's all very doable. It sounds insane, but it's all very doable. Now, additionally, we have these 30 pieces, which are strips. They're vellum strips. Now, we may not use the vellum strips, but I think that when we use other paper, we will. I think we will use them. Do you see how pretty this is? This is white. So if I put anything behind it, it'll be so pretty. I'm so mesmerized by this right now. That's because art supplies are the best and my friends are the best. This is like one of the most generous gifts I've ever received in my life. And I'm really excited about it. So any one of these is 2 cards because it doesn't even fit the whole thing. So I can cut this in half and I've just got a huge piece of 2 cards. Probably we're going to use this with the other random paper that I have set aside. I'm not exaggerating. I can't even carry it over here. It's so much. There is not an exaggeration to stack like this big, I think. Like, of paper. The 12 by 12 scrapbook paper. I got a huge influx of paper this last year. And I have not used it all because I haven't had a chance yet. Now, additionally, we have all of this paper that came for my birthday. Take a look. We've got, well, actually, this was from, hold on, we got to do this properly. This is the paper from birthday. Look at this. Could you die? Now, some of these we have to keep in full size. So not every one of these can I use the thing for. But I think there's 2 of every page. And there's how many pieces? Let's chat about it. How many pieces are there? Tell me. Maybe it doesn't tell me. It's whatever. We know it's either 50 or 30. So, if I use just half of them, it's either 15 or 25, right? And where did my cards just go? We will get 4 cards out of each one of these. Happily. So, even if there's only 15, it's 15 times 4, that's 45 cards. Done! And there's 2 of them. And they're different. Now, if I decide to use all of them, which I won't, because some of them I want to keep full. I want to make cards and stuff also. Oh, cards. Yeah, I need to do cards and tags. We have to add that to the list. We have so many projects this year that I'm interested to see what we don't touch at all. Tags and cards. Now, I found out recently that most people who do what I do started from cards and then evolved their small compositions into books. And I'm obviously the opposite of everybody. I started with books. I just started making books, and now I'm trying to go back to work on my small composition. Those are so pretty. I know. Cut them all up. I'm probably going to do it. I have a few books of really nice paper, and I need to cut them up into my journaling. I love it. I'm just obsessed. I don't know if you could tell. I'm completely fucking obsessed. Okay, so those were the florals called Vintage Plant Notes, and this is Old Yellowed Letters. Like, could you fucking die? I could die. Like, this is amazing. It's 4 cards each. So, we already have a ton set here. Now, my only concern, as you'll continue to see, these I'm not worried about at all. This is all completely unique with all the things. The letters, you'll see my concern. We also have some music paper. I used a lot of this with our Halloween project, but I had some left over. So there's some of this. Additionally, we have a lot more of that. Is this from my birthday? No, this was from Halloween. This is from Halloween. So for Halloween, we didn't use all of our Halloween stuff. And we have, oh, these are so cool. We have some of this. It looks like maybe none of these are duplicated. It might, oh, no, they are. They are. Okay. We got this. Did I just throw it? It's fine. We're going to use it all. Then it says Victoria's Secret material, which is just a silly joke, I'm sure. Boom. Some of this is Harry Potter-ish, which I find hilarious. We're going to pull those out. So not all of these are acceptable. Actually, maybe we should go through these now and just sort this now, because that's kind of what I said I wanted to do, was organize all this shit. So actually, we are going to go through every page. But all of these accessories we're keeping. Those are definitely all being used. There's no, like, discussion about that. It's perfect. And then, what can we already put away? Anything we can put away would be great, because now I need everything to organize this, which is great. It's all great. How can any of this be sad? It's all fucking fantastic. These are going to be the cutest, bestest things ever for at least 5 years. And then I'll be like, well, we need to revamp this whole thing. Let's make 700 more or whatever I'm going to say. We're all looking forward to the insanity. Okay, I'm going to head out. I have to drive back to my brother's, but I'll see you tomorrow. I can't wait. Okay, I love you. Can't wait to see you. 3 o'clock tomorrow. Oh, it's 9:15, huh? That's not great. Okay, we're going to sort the paper. We're going to sort the paper. Good. 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 This is a duplicate, right? Do I care that it's a duplicate, though? I mean, I think I'd still use it. I think I do want to know, though, that it's a duplicate. So we're gonna do it this way. Just so I know, because I'm gonna have opinions after a while. Like, I don't know. Also, some of this looks very AI, which I don't feel great about, but I didn't buy it, so I can only be so upset. This was a gift, and I'm very grateful. Choice fruits. Print, high spirits, monsoon, corona, fruits. Okay, so I think it's just 2 of each because I haven't seen. Let's just double check before we put this all away. No, I don't see anything repeated. So, it's 2 of each. And I'm going to leave it all together for now. Because I am. It's fine. 10,000 day calendar 1? Yeah, exactly. I have a few books of really nice paper. Yes, we did discuss that. Well, it's just that we're going to have a 3-year perpetual calendar so that Bunny doesn't get bored. Because it took me 3 years to get bored of this one. So I figure by 3 years, if I'm constantly, constant new things, then I will... I won't get bored of it. I think it'll probably take another 3 years after that, and then we can worry about it again. Hey! How you doing, buddy? Welcome in! I'm so glad to see your name. That's so fun. Hi, honey. I think we're gonna keep this for another project. These, like, cardboardy things. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Duplicate. I thought I just saw this. I did? I did not. Similar, not same. Hello. Hello, Eddie's Blush. Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Congratulations on getting James Bond as your welcome music. You must be so cool. My bot said so. You know. Alright, so far so good. Batting 1,000 here. Feeling great. Welcome in. What are you up to? Were you looking for some crafting? Were you looking for some insanity? What was your deal? To what do we owe the pleasure? Are you a Skyrimmer? Do you want to tell us tales of your Skyrim greatness? If you want me to leave you alone, I will do so eventually. I don't really want to harass people. Okay. I want one of these. I want one of these. And I want one of these for other projects. So, that's what we're gonna do. Other project. These we will figure out. Like, how do we feel about this? Eventually. I love this one. I will. Eventually. Everything eventually gets done. It's automatic. Yeah, this is going to be great. Yeah, we're definitely keeping this one. Definitely keeping this one. If we can't use it, we won't use it. We're not going to force it if it's not going to work. Okay, great. Good chat. Next one. Albus Dumbledore is not going to be used in this project. The Boy Who Lies is not going to be used in this project. This is how you know it's AI, bro. Because, that's not a real... It's not a real newspaper. Just like... Okay. Alright. We want one for a different project. And we want one for a different project. So those can go there. Everything else, good to go. I'm being bullied? What did I do? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be bullied. I mean, I'm not trying to bully you. I'm a very sincere person, and I'm not always good at teasing, and I get very nervous if I tease the wrong way, so I'm sorry if I offended you. I'm very glad to have you here. Okay, these we need for another project. And probably just one of these we need for another project. Great. Will I like this messed up? Like, that's gonna... I think it'll be fine because it's going to... We kept it for the center part, and it'll just be an edge. If we don't like it, we won't use it. So I'm gonna leave it. It's fine. That's that. Okay, next one. And then we're going to be done. We're really going to be done once we sort this paper. Newspapers are rare these days. Well, here at least. I agree. Beautiful. That's the same. That's the same. That's the same. No. That's the same. That's the same. That's the same. That's the same. That's unique. That's new. Ooh, this is an uneven set. Interesting. I'm interested. How strange. Okay, it looks like we're sticking with the 2 of everything, except for that they messed this one up and I got 3 of one. At the moment, I'm happy to use all of these. There's nothing here that I would like to preserve for a different project, so we are just going to carry on. Carry on half. Oh, there's 4 of this one, which means it's really 2 of each. Okay, then we're back in business. Okay, or they just, whatever. Someone counted wrong. I'm lucky. Whatever happened. I'm thrilled. Okay, so here's my... I don't think it's going to be that bad, because the only thing that looks similar... I just don't want to have the same thing happen, where I feel like it's the same thing over and over again. So we're also going to have to count this paper, but I don't think we're going to count the paper tonight, because I'm running out of steam. So I'm probably going to leave the paper out to be counted tomorrow. Will she actually count it? Yes, she will literally sit here and count every single piece of paper, obviously. Because half the fun of paper crafting is just playing with paper all day. Mine would have a cutout that says local Crom tried to go outside, but there was too much snow. Oh, that sounds fun. Are you in the snow belt, my friend? There's no such thing as a snow belt, but at the moment there's snow somewhere. Okay, Bun's got to go inside pretty soon. We're almost there. Sort of. Close enough. Oh, yay. These we're going to have to go through. We're going to do it now. We're not going to put anything off here. Okay. Of these, is there anything I want to preserve for another project? I do want to keep this for another project. I would like to keep... I think these would make beautiful Valentines. We're going to keep one of each. And then we'll use one of each. How romantic. Oh my god, they're so cute. Oh, I love this. What a beautiful aesthetic. Alright, one set we keep for the future. One set we use for the calendar. I think we're going to do the same here. I just think we're going to do the same thing. I think we're going to keep one of everything for a future... I don't know what we're going to use these for. I think we're going to keep them for future Valentines because they're just so pretty. And they're big. When it's a big page like this, I often want to find a way to use the whole page instead of only using it for a smaller piece. So if I change my mind, I can do that. Oh, it's so romantic. Fantastic. We've got ads coming soon and I can no longer snooze them because I've used all my snoozes again. So I super apologize. We're going to have to sit through these ads, and we're probably going to end stream shortly after, and there's just nothing I can do about this time. I'm really sorry. I usually don't do this to you. That's all I can say. Does 3 to 5 feet count? Much cozier here. Oh, goodness. 3 to 5 feet. Feet! Crom. That's plenty of snow. That's plenty. Alright, let's see. I can use all of this. This isn't, well, I kind of want. It's okay, you can want it, Bun. You've got plenty of paper here. You're gonna be fine. The thing is, we have to do so many that, it's actually going to be interesting where I get all the paper from. Not sure what that is in American units. Too much. That's American units. We use feet. That's plenty. 5 feet of snow, dude. I had a friend tell me that they knew, like, at their old job, they had a coworker who sometimes couldn't get out of her driveway because the snowdrift would be so high up. Okay, we did it. So I'm gonna leave this out to count tomorrow so I can see, because if this is like everything we need for every card, then I'm going to be more picky about what we use, and I'll pull more things out of it. Because I do not want everything to be this vintage look. I want some things to be totally different so that I don't get bored, especially because we just picked some things that are totally different. And the rule is to have no rules. And this is all, not that it looks similar, it's all going to be very different, but like it is kind of similar. You know what I mean? It's all this like vintagey look, even though it's different kinds of vintage. So I'm going to count this tomorrow. I think it's only going to cover about 500 cards. That's my estimate, right? Because if it's 4 per page, let's see, how many pages would it have to be for 400? I mean, for 500. 500 divided by 4 is 125. I think I'm probably correct. I think this couldn't be more than 125, I don't think, pages. I don't think. I could be wrong, obviously, but I don't think so. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 packs. None of these packs tell me how much was in here, but they're either 30 or 50 pages each. So, if it's 7 packs, it could be 200 cards, I guess. 200 to 400 400 pages. If it's 400 pages, that's enough. So if it is that many, we'll move through it. No, because I said I think it's 500. Oh, right. So if it's 400 pages, that's way too many. Well, we'll see how we do. I think it's only 200. Maybe I will just keep it. We'll see how I feel. Because I have some other things that I wanted to use also. So anyway, we're going to keep these for other projects. We're going to put this in the other projects area that we're not going to worry about at this exact second. Or I could just put the... Yeah, I'm not going to worry about this right now because I don't know what I want to say about them. Okay, so let's put everything away. This is for future projects. This is for future projects. This is for Harry Potter, and this is for the thing. And that's that. We're gonna raid out in a second when everyone comes back from break. All right. So let me put this away while we're still in ads, and then I'll put this all in the other projects bin that we just moved. Oh right, we don't want to put that away because we want to count the pages tomorrow. Okay, Let's do a bingo check, friends. I'll miss you 47%. Lies. You're gonna miss me like it's looking better than 76% in my opinion. Snowside, I hope you have a great holiday season. Thank you so much. You're so kind. You're great. Everything's great. There's nothing to say sorry for. Everyone's fantastic. Please, if you haven't yet, join bingo. Joining bingo gives us an event. We need 5 people to join bingo. There's a widget if you scroll down on the screen you're looking at right now. Or if you go to this thing, it'll say like stream something, stream bounty. And that is bingo. Join that. We did have a technical difficulty. I'm going to call the 3 raids in one stream because it started a new stream and I got more than 1. I don't remember how many I got, but we're going to call it. I didn't eat on stream. I didn't get a jump scare. There was no glue jug today, right? No, the glue jug is not in the shot. I didn't eat the tiny scissors. I can't say there is no plan. We did have washi tape and stickers. I didn't. Okay, that's that. That's that. I've called all the events and Bunny does not have bingo because I already won bingo today in Arnhilder's stream. So, who are we gonna raid? Let's take a look at our friends. Oh my god, so many people online right now. Everyone is streaming at this exact second, and you guys are all with me. You're so sweet. Does this say golf? Why would anyone play golf? Sorry, I'm really judgy about golf. It's really nothing personal. I'm just insane. Okay, great. We are going to raid my 170 for 100 points in the 1UP Gaming Festival. We are participating in the 1UP Gaming Festival, and we will continue to participate likely next week. I mean, this weekend, Saturday, we're gonna try to, maybe even New Year's Day. Anyway, we're gonna be doing some 1UP Gaming Festival stuff, and right now we're gonna get some points. So my 170, that's who we're rating. We're gonna give him a little shout out. I am telling you right now, I don't know anything about this person. We're just doing it for the points. So feel free to raid with me and get out of there. Feel free to say nothing in chat if you don't want to, but I would love you to support me and be kind and just make a little bit of noise so I'm not the only idiot in chat making noise. That's that. That's that, friends. Thanks for being here with me. I love you all so much. Have a beautiful night. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. And I will see you on New Year's Day. So I will see you next year unless the stars align and I can get on tomorrow night to do some festival stuff, to do some challenges. Okay, love you all. Okay, bye. This is for followers. This is for subscribers. Remember, come the new year, we're going to have new overlay, new emotes, new games. 2026 is going to be good to us. Thank you for your generosity tonight. I love you all so much. Love you. Have a good night.